Okay, so like any good adventure, we're starting with two inoperable motorcycles. And it's not going great so far. Hello, Twin Cities Rider here. We are in New Mexico finally. After all the fun tire changing, we finally got the bikes together and now we are rolling up to our first destination. So, I'm not a very good tire changer by any means, but I'd done a couple before, so I was like, oh, no problem, I'll knock it out in a day. And the first day we barely got our front tires on, got them, we didn't even finish balancing them yet, so we had to pull them off the next day, balance them. And the second day we were putting my buddy's rear on, and I actually tore the bead trying to get it on, but I basically fucked up. I wasn't using lubricant because I thought we could just get it by doing the spoon like movements really good, which was dumb. But then the next day we got lubricant, and still I felt like I was about to tear the bead on the D606 my buddy bought to replace it. And fortunately, I just watched a couple more YouTube videos for some tips and tricks, and the part I was missing is I wasn't keeping my knees on the bead to kind of keep the bead a little bit more like in center and ready to you know, slip on. We're gonna be riding through town here, grabbing gas, and then going up on top of the mountain there. And we're just hoping to find some cool stuff. Got my GPS with a couple coordinates for some cool things, and yeah, we'll see. Apparently there's single track, double track up there. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're basically just gonna plan on you know, camping a couple different occasions and picking some interesting areas to go explore and basically do little missions day by day, and maybe have a couple multi-day missions, but we will come back to the command center, I suppose it's called, you know, every so often to drink beer, relax, and really glad I threw in a jet for elevation. For anyone not too familiar with carbureted bikes, elevation can change the air-fuel mixture. So like it gets richer the higher you go. Just kind of throws it, just, you know, you lose some performance really. So I put in a jet in my carb that thins it out, makes it have a little bit less gasoline to balance it out with the amount of, you know, air out here, which there is less air the higher we go. Oh, my headlight sucks. So dark. You doing good, bro? Nice. How the tires feel?
Great.
Nice. I need to check something. It's leaking oil out of my fucking head gasket all the way around.
slimed it.
Should have put some slime in the freaking
Right into the
valve
oil?
cover, dude.
Just put it straight into the
Slime
oil.
will fix it right
yeah,
up.
Slime will take care of that problem.
I don't know if we have enough slime. We're gonna need it for other shit too.
Goddamn blinker went out. Gonna have to slime it.
Slime the blinker. My stomach hurts. Rub a little slime on my stomach. Like, there we go. Not drunk enough. Drink some slime.
I drank some slime and I haven't shit in 3 days.
I need to poop. Drink some slime. Side cover anymore. You set your odometer?
Yeah.
Alright, so my valve cover is leaky, but the problem with the DRZ dying seems to be when I have my legs squeezed while I'm standing on a certain part of the seat, which is very weird. Possibly it's disrupting some sort of a wired connection. What I've kind of figured out though is if I'm able to get my boots a little bit further forward and keep the pressure on the frame versus the seat, the issue doesn't happen. So, don't know what to think of that. Alright, we're lost for the first time. I think we might have just had to take one of those turns back there. Oh. Yeah. I'm just gonna look at the GPS here without my sunglasses on. That's what we're trying to get to, and that's where we are. Should we use the lookout tower and try to find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, I think we just took the wrong road in general. So now we're going to go back to town. Just the town by the turn, not the Alamogordo, but we're going to go back, find the right road, and go down that. Hopefully that gets us to where we're trying to go. So we're on the right road, cruising pretty good. Making progress towards completing our secret mission objective, getting to this spot. Oh man, I'm really bad with GPSs. I just don't. It's like the way they look. I just can't really tell where something is like I can on my Google Maps. I just like seeing terrain or else less stuff like less elevation lines and stuff like that. It's just too busy. It's really hard for me to tell where it is, but it's kind of half the fun of it is just being lost out here. Not that we're lost. I mean, we know exactly how to get back from here, but yeah, it's fun, man. It's just exploring, learning the area. That's part of the reason I kind of like motorcycles. It's like being a kid again, man. Just exploring around, freedom that like a bicycle gives you when you're a kid. This is like even more when you're an adult, because you can go from like city to city. You can go really fast, cover a lot of ground. You know, things you just can't do on a bicycle, but definitely some headaches involved though, with the added complexity of this versus a bicycle. To keep it working correctly to allow you to do those things, but yeah, it's not too bad. Should be up on top of that hill up there. So I think we're gonna be done with our main objective for today early. Not a motocrosser, so I'm not even gonna try to bust through those whoops like I'm sure many folks can. Oh yeah, there's Charlie. Gotta remember to keep checking, making sure everybody's having a good time. You know, today I tried to stand up initially, but that fucking thing happened where I kept cutting my shit when I stood up, like I'm like a push on something, or maybe a fuel hose or something. I don't know. I can't think of what the hell would be causing that shit, you know? But I seem to be maintaining good control in the seated position, and you know, this is good for being lazy, and I'm kind of lazy sometimes, so hey, whatever. Miyazaki. Elevation, man, killing me. Absolutely beautiful though.